For 20 years, Britain's greatest chef cooked classic French cuisine.
My whole vision was blinkered. It was all about the great French restaurants of France.
But now Marco Pierre White is on a mission to celebrate the best of British food.
Perfect. I mean, that is exquisite. I'll be travelling to every corner of Britain.
He's been discovering the very best British ingredients for his biggest challenge yet.
I'm standing up fighting for Britain.
Marco's cooking a banquet for over 200 people.
Do you take this, please? Rather than just stand there.
At his Great British Feast.
I'll nail my colours to the mast, and I will deliver on the night.
In preparation for the feast, Marco has been allowing select groups of diners to taste his chosen dishes.
Absolutely divine.
To help him decide which one to serve at the banquet.
It's raw venison, it's not cooked.
With a starter and the main already chosen, this week, Marco's looking to add an appetizer to his menu.
Excuse me, can we take this away?
But will allowing the diners to have their say...
I feel quite repulsed by that.
...finally send Marco over the edge?
Do not push me. I don't think you understand what I am.
Along with his faithful driver, Mr. Ishii, Marco is on a journey to find the best food in Britain so he can create a feast.
Look how rough that sea is, Mr. Ishii. That's amazing.
Over the past couple of weeks, groups of diners have been tasting courses to help him decide what to put on his menu.
I chose to have Joe Blogs to give their opinions, and not all of them have a great understanding of food. But that's not the point. What they all have is the same.
Whilst he was happy with their choice of fish pie as a main course, their favoured starter of venison tartare was a shock.
It was the wild card. I threw it forward. I never thought that they would say such good things about it.
This week, Marco's decided he wants to include an appetizer on his menu for the feast.
The way I look at it is I just can't do a three-course dinner. It's nice, but it doesn't have that sense of occasion.
So, accompanied by Mr. Ishii, a philosophical Marco has arrived in Morecambe to check out a familiar classic.
You happy to be here, Mr. Ishii?
No, it's the first time.
No. Are you happy to be here?
Yes, nice to come here.
Do you like travelling around Britain, Mr. Ishii?
I do, yes. I do.
Where's your favourite, Mr. Ishii?
Yorkshire is very nice. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, Yorkshire's impressive. Yeah. Nice flock of sandpipers just flew past.
Today, Marco's meeting his chief shrimp supplier, Robert Baxter, whose family have been potting shrimps since 1799.
Baxter's potted shrimps, in my opinion, they're the finest shrimps in the world. His client list is extraordinary. And it's just a little bit of England when you get them on your plate. It's just delicious. Mr. Baxter.
Good morning, sir.
I told you I'd come, didn't I?
How are you?
Baxter's shrimps are peeled and potted by hand, but the famous old recipe is a closely guarded secret.
I've travelled 300 miles to see this, Mr. Baxter. Hello, ladies.
So Marco's fishing for any information he can get in order to recreate potted shrimp for the feast.
Do you know the secret recipe?
No, I wish I did.
What, do they give you the quantities every day? You just pop them in? And tell me, you've been here many, many years, and there's been no variation to how you make them.
They were using that recipe when I started work 60 years ago.
And you haven't strayed from it?
No. This is a tray of the shrimps after they've cleaned them, and she puts them in the pan, and then from then on, the spices have already gone in and the butter.
Those secret spices, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, absolutely. I'm telling all my trade secrets here, aren't I?
Can you imagine White's polished shrimps and Morecambe Bay? So I tell you how I like my polished shrimps. I melt them a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
And then I put them on crumpets. But that's how I eat them personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them on. Do you like a bit of crumpet? Delicious, aren't they, girls?
I've tried them on crumpet.
They're funny girls, Mr. Baxter.
Yeah.
Here.
But
Baxter's Angels.
Confident his secret's probably safe, Mr. Baxter leaves Marco to have a potting lesson with the angels.
Do Do you flatten them?
All by myself.
Yeah, that's
And what's your technique?
hopes.
Just push them to the edge. You want it so that the butter will lie flat when Cass butters it.
And you're the butter girl?
No, I weigh up as well.
I see. So you do both jobs?
No, I'm only allowed this job. Flat.
That's the buttery spoon.
Why is that the butter spoon? What's so special?
Priceless.
Queen Victoria ran it.
Very funny, you girls. Are you being naughtier than normal today?
No, it's quieter than normal today, honestly.
I never normally kiss on the first date. But I'm going to give you a girl to kiss, and thank you very much.
Positive that he's gained enough insight to prepare potted shrimp, Marco puts it on his shortlist for the feast.
Potted shrimps are very simple to make. All you need is brown shrimps, salted butter, white pepper, mace, nutmeg, and a bit of cayenne pepper. What we've got to do now is melt the butter. We don't want the butter too hot, because if you get it too hot, what happens is as soon as you throw the shrimps in... So let's put some shrimps in. A little pinch of mace, little pinch of pepper, white pepper, tiny pinch of cayenne pepper, and nutmeg. What we've got to do is taste the butter and see what it needs. So everything's about taste, and then cook for approximately 20 minutes. There we are, and that seems about perfect. God, that's good. It's delicious. Do you like potted shrimps, Mr. Ishii?
Yes, I do.
Tell me what you think of this butter compared to Mr. Baxter's. Is it similar?
It's very nice.
Is it like Mr. Baxter's?
Yes.
The only part of this programme which is not British is Mr. Ishii, who has been with me for many, many years. And Mr. Ishii has taken me to every corner of this country. And what's interesting, he's a little bit more British now than he was when we set off all those months ago.
Very nice.
I love sharing spoons with you, Mr. Ishii.
Very nice, yes.
Britain in a pot. OK, I'm going to now take them from here to here. Thank you, Mr. Ishii. And when they're cooked on a tray, cool them down. When they're cooled, in their pots, pack them down, and a little bit of very soft butter on top, just to create the seal. Pop them in the fridge, and then they're ready. So what we're going to do is just serve them quite traditionally. Lemon, always with potted shrimps, brown bread and butter. Some people serve Melba toast, but I never think it's as good. How do you mop up the butter without brown bread?
Coming up, Marco investigates serving vermin as an appetizer.
Mr. Ishii, you are chief taster.
As he prepares for one final tasting day at the yew tree.
It's shit. I want to know why.
I've always said he's the best chef in the world.
It's a little bit too buttery for me.
Marco Pierre White is seeking out potential appetizers to kick off his Great British Feast.
I think the feast is basically a giant jigsaw of individual produce, and my job is to piece that jigsaw together and feed it to 200 people.
With potted shrimps already firmly on his shortlist, Marco's on the hunt for another dish.
Nice covey of partridge. Mr. Ishii?
Yes.
Gives you the covey of partridge.
Which could be lurking in the woods of Norfolk.
I've met people who say squirrel's delicious. But I think I'd take some convincing. I'd have to get my head around it. What do you think, Mr. Ishii? Can you imagine having squirrel with soy sauce? So here we are, Squirrel Wood. This will be exciting, won't it? Are you crying, Mr. Ishii? You've got a very big tear running down your face.
No, sometimes actually what
I thought it was because we were going to shoot some squirrels, Mr. Ishii, that you were crying, feeling sorry for the squirrels.